Sunshine's Corner, being brought to you by Quint and Richie Studer.
And a beautiful morning it is. Welcome into the hottest spot in town. This is Sunshine. And you know what we do here on Sunshine's Corner. We have those conversations to keep you informed on all the things that's going on in this community. You know what? And I'm finding out that there's a lot that you're not aware of, but that's what we do. We bring that attention there. We have those conversations. Even if it's a difficult conversation, you can feel comfortable having it here with me today. And today it is not going to be any different because I have learned so much by just going back. I knew the topic, I knew the name, but I did not know the depths of what she has done and yet doing in this community. And when I say she, who am I talking about? I am talking about my girl, LaVon Brown, and she has pain. And we're gonna discuss that. But I am so glad, let me tell you, I ran into her the other day. I love finding little different items that I take to my mother's house. And when I ran into Goodwill, who did I see? She was picking up the little Twinkets too. Well, good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for getting up, coming in to join me, love.
Thank you for having me.
But of course, and you know what, I gotta say this, out of all the reading I did last night with the stuff that you were sending me, I was blown away with what you do. But I wanna start off from the beginning because, you know, she has a journey that she's been traveling and treading through with God's help, and look at her today. I sometimes think that there are things that God allow us to go through to take us to a level that we didn't think that we could go, to get the message out, what he wants out. And the way he does it is just unbelievable. When we talk about pain, I want to hear about you, first of all. Tell me about you. How did you get started with this? The whole journey that you want to share with our viewers today.
Yeah, thank you. Well, in 2012, I got a phone call saying my son had got shot. So, and it was my sister that called me. And so I just jumped in the car and I began to just ride. I didn't know where I was going. So I called her back. I said, where is it?
Right.
So she told me where it was. So I began to go to the scene. And when I got there, I found the sheet over his car.
Over his car?
Yes,
Okay.
over his car. So I knew he was dead from that. So I got out the car and I went to the police tape, and they said, you can't come through here. And I was like, that's my son. But I just kind of lost it right then. I mean, something that I wouldn't want nobody to have to go through. So from there, but as I was there, people started coming, and it took like a couple hours, you know, for the police to do what they had to do. But they came back and told me, they said he's deceased. And
did they ever let you cross?
No, they didn't. And devastating. I mean, changed my life. I mean, instantly.
I can't even imagine.
Yeah, instantly. And they said he's dead. And I was like, and you know, you always think that you're not gonna bury your child, they're gonna bury you. Right, yep. But got the call, went to the scene, experienced all that, but I can't say God, because when I was at the scene, seemed like God had put a cover over me. And I was able to start helping other people. They was coming there crying, and I was saying, it's okay, you know, it's gonna be all right.
At the scene?
At the scene, yep, at the scene. So it was devastating. But then when I got home, the investigator came back to my house, and then he said, yes, this was your son, and he is deceased. And that night, I just, you know, began to fall to my knees, and I prayed, and I was like, God, is this real? And the answer back was like, yes, it's real. But God gave me this drive, you know, to just want to like help other people that's going through this. You know, I had a long road to go and still have a long road. And I always tell people that God turned my shoes of pain into shoes of hope. And now I tread in shoes of hope, and I want everybody to turn them shoes of pain into shoes of hope, because it's not an easy road.
Oh my God, and I can see in your face now, that's why I'm looking.
Right.
I see, and that has got to be Ooh.
It's devastating. And it's something that you would never think you can look at on TV, and then you can see like court cases and them people that's on TV, like, and you would think you'll never be in that seat, but I was in that seat, that very seat in the courtroom, going knocking on doors saying, hey, do you know this person that did this? Can you get him?
I'm stammering, but they didn't know then who did it?
No, not at the time, not at the time. So, you talk about a long journey. I was like, what can I do? And thank God for the police department as well, because they give you a team. So when they found out who did it, they went searching. This marshal called me and he said, we have located him. He's in Atlanta because he fled at Pensacola. And he said, I'm gonna bring you a Christmas gift. And he said, Merry Christmas, we got him. And then I went down there, and that's when it's so much you had to go through, but I just pray. That's why, even with our organization, we help people like go through the process, because we've been there, so we know the process, and we'll go to court with you. If you need somebody to go to court, we'll hold your hand, we'll tell you like what's to come, what's gonna happen. We work with the state attorney, victims advocate, Gail Williamson.
Oh my God.
We'll go there and we'll hold your hand. We'll bring you a snack. We'll stay there all day. If you need it, we be there.
Let me ask you something. When you do that, and when you find out that you have I couldn't even imagine the fact that how it making me just think now, because I have a son. And it's so, I just can't in my mind.
Yeah, it is mind-boggling, yes.
And it's just so, how is it that, and now that you have this strength, that you can also come by and help somebody else. I'm listening to you when you say that it's okay because you then went there to help somebody else during their time. Mm-hmm. That's strength.
Yeah, it's not me. Definitely, it's not me. It's God.
That's strength right there.
Yes.
I'm stammering, and I don't usually stammer my people. But to hear what she has taken tragedy and turned into a way, I didn't realize until last night, the paperwork you sent me with all the pictures of how many victims right here. Mm-hmm. I did not even know that. And to say that you have created an organization, and and I think when you did the pain, that was coming from your heart to say it's pain, but now I'm treading this road, so I can help you through your pain.
Right.
When you were putting this together, how did your thought process just get that together, and it was your baby, your child?
It's hard to even fathom. You just like, it's something that's in you, and I guess you can say like a mother's love or a drive that you have within you, and you just keep on going, because the whole thing, I was invited to a prayer walk, and I started meeting other parents that was affected by a homicide, and then a lady named Joan Gully, she invited us to her radio station. It was me, Cindy, and Rosa Dukes, and we went on the radio station. After we came out of that session, we was like, let's continue on, let's not stop here. And that's how basically it started. Even Allison Bennett, he came to one of our first meetings when we had first started.
Really?
Yes.
You know what? You say Ellison Bennett. Why do I feel like Ellison here? Are we picking up on Ellison? Girl, we good. Girl, we got that power. We picked up on that telepathy. That's what it is.
Yes.
Ellison. But when you speak of Ellison Bennett, he's a person that's always there to extend that hand to help.
Right.
And one thing I love about Ellison, and we were talking about this before we went on camera, is the fact that if we can educate our community on how it's all of us coming together.
Coming together as one.
Coming together as one. There is nothing that we couldn't do.
It's powerful.
That is powerful. We put all of our resources together. I say this so much that it made me smile on the inside when you said that, right? Because I say it every day. If we would only take the I out of the equation and let it become us.
Right.
Ooh. What could we not do?
I remember even when we was doing an outreach awareness, Allison Bennett gave us a casket that we can use to show the people like this.
I saw that.
Right, yep.
Because I was doing my radio show, I saw that.
Right, yep.
I mean, but you see what I'm saying? What people think, okay, if I can help, let me extend that hand. Because I always say this, and I'm one, sweetheart. Mm-hmm. I never forget where I come from.
Right.
I do not know what tomorrow holds. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to do my best today so that I can help us come together.
Exactly.
It's like I was telling you last night, I was sitting on my bed and I was going through this process. I was thinking and I was trying to clear my mind on some things that I'm dealing with on the inside. Mm-hmm. And I got to write and I wrote a post and I said, you know, Sonshine and Sonshine's Corner was created to be that link. Not just for one community, but to cross us all together.
Yes, yes.
So you can learn. You don't know me if you don't talk to me.
Right.
So let's learn each other's culture. Why? Because whether you believe it or not, we are one.
Right.
We are one. I don't care what your pigmentation may be. We are one. If we would come together, I think that, oh my God, I think Jesus will be going like this. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. But with what you're doing, I was looking at all the people that you help. I mean, the array of people that you help. And I commend you to be a mother, to receive that kind of news, and then to take a step further and look at what it has grown to today.
Right, 13 years.
That's 13 years ago, and I'm pretty sure it still feels like it was yesterday.
It still feels like it was yesterday. Yeah.
I can imagine, but I say that to say, ladies and gentlemen, I wanted her on, and I know that it was meant by God when He put us together when I walked in that store, and so that I could see her. And I said, well, when are you coming on my show? So when you ask me. But that's how it works. But you know, I want to say this too. How does the memorial, you got a memorial done, right? Talk about that memorial you have that people can go and find the solace that they need right there. Talk about how that came about.
It's been a long journey. Since 2014, we started going to the Parks and Rec meeting, going before the board. Then, I mean, it's a long, long journey. There's so much that you have to do. They gave us approval for that. Then we had to raise the money. Then we had the dedication in 2016. And as of right now, we still, it's not completed, but it's almost completed.
It's a beautiful spot.
It is, and it's a place on Government Street in the Corrine Jones Park that they allowed us to have a space there, and it's a beautiful place where you can go and think on the good times you had with your loved ones. Think on the joyful times. It's a place of healing. It's a place of peace. It's a place of refreshing. It's a place of, I mean,
hope.
Yes, hope. That's her name, Hope. The Garden of Peace and Hope.
Exactly.
Yes, yes. And it's hope there. It's hope there because even like, too, like when you go to the, when the anniversary comes, it's coming every year. The death date, the birthdays, the Christmas holidays, you know, and when you don't have your loved one there, you can go there and then reflect on the good times and the good memories that you had setting and going to the cemetery.
Exactly.
Yes.
I mean, do you see the time and the effort where God has given her this strength to go through this to help so many others? And I tell you, when I say that comes from the heart, because if this is the analogy I want to give you to think about. She's talking about her child. Think about your parents. When my parents left here, it was like,
yes,
you know what I'm saying? But this is deeper,
right?
Because it's a child. But what she has taken, and I love this, she has taken that tragedy and turned that journey into, you know, that somebody else can be affected the same way to help them with what you do, which is also so great. That's what I'm talking about when you put things together, when you come together to talk about us. It's to talk about us to make a difference. And with that, when you got and I want you to tell me more about the process you had to go through to get that peace, that place of hope. I mean, if somebody else wanted to take that process, what'd you go to first? You had to go down to the city. Then you got to go down to everything else, fill out the right paperwork. And how many times, the process, how long did it take?
Whew. As I said, since 2014, it's 2025. So I'm still not actually finished, and the holdup with us was the funding. So we didn't have all the funding, so we had to actually raise it. So every year I would do a big old, like for my birthday, I said, don't give me anything, but give to the Garden of Peace and Hope. And people would donate. And so for years, you know, we just kept it in savings, and then
it grew.
It grew. So when it was time to do certain things, we had the money, you know, and then people started donating. One time we had to go, we went before so many different boards, and you know, but one time we went to the Parks and Rec, and one of the members there, we was needing concrete, and he owned a construction business, and he said, I donate the concrete. So
that God.
Yes. So I was like, oh, thank you, Lord, thank you, Lord. So many times like that, they would like, hey, I donate this, I donate that.
Bible said, ask,
and you shall receive.
And you shall receive.
Yes.
Seek,
and you shall find.
Knock,
and the door shall be open.
Come on,
praise
somebody.
God. And the door has been open, thank God. Even when I'm like, oh my God, is it gonna happen? And I was like, Lord, I didn't come up with this, you did. So you gotta open doors, and you gotta make it happen. And God has been making it happen.
He did.
Because even sometime I'd be like, oh my God, what's gonna happen? But God just continued to open doors, and as you can see, if you go down the Garden Street, it's a beautiful, yes.
It's beautiful too.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, we're having a great conversation today, and I tell you, we're talking about an experience. I'm just going to talk about pain.
Yes.
I mean, the pain that she went through, but look what she has done with that. We're going to continue to talk with LaVon Brown when we return right here on Sunshine's Corner.
Good day, Pensacola. Welcome to a new segment on health and wellness sponsored by Baptist Healthcare in partnership with Sunshine's Corner. Every first Wednesday of the month during Sunshine's telecast, we're going to be bringing you information about health and wellness and ways to make sure we're improving the quality of your health care here in Pensacola. After all, we want to ensure that you're going to the right place at the right time and for the right reason, and that you don't feel alone. Can't wait to see you.
At FPL, we plan for storm season all year long. We're strengthening poles to better withstand severe weather. We're clearing lines to improve resiliency, and we're constantly training teams to act at a moment's notice. Because we're always working, always preparing. So when storms do hit, you can count on us. FPL, working for you every single day.
Hello, Entrecon fans. Come join us downtown at Pensacola Little Theater for Entrecon 2025. This year we start on Tuesday night, November 11th, yes, that's Veterans Day, with the Entrecon Awards Night, and then we follow with 2 days of leadership, entrepreneurship, and nonprofit organization learning and networking. Come join us and grow with us.
Pensacola, Wagwan mean? What's up in Jamaica? My name is Nash, CEO of Good Vibes Jamaican Grill. Once you see me, you already know this is where the flavor, the vibes, everything is at. Right here at 7999 Pensacola Boulevard. If you want oxtail, curry goat, jerk chicken, and so much more, just come right here at Good Vibes. Just come on down and just come enjoy yourself. If you haven't been, you're missing out. And if you're coming, bring your friend, tag a friend,
And welcome back to the hottest spot in town. This is Sunshine's Corner. We're having a conversation today. I tell you, it's so many things that you wouldn't realize. You walk past this beautiful lady, you see her on social media, you see her always out working. She has always been one. Even when I was collecting before, she would come by the station and drop stuff off. She would always be there to give, to help. And she's doing it again this year. She got that famous banana pudding.
Heaven's banana pudding.
I mean, look, she gonna cook that banana pudding. I'm gonna say, just put that aside. But I tell you, Lavon, it is so wonderful to be able to share your journey with our viewers, because people don't realize you can have a smile on your face, but you never know what's in your heart.
Right, right.
But if it were not for the grace of our good Lord and Savior, that we couldn't go on. When it comes down to your motivation, like you said, that when you come around to the birthdays, the holidays, what is it that, how do you just keep going? Every time I see you, you got a smile on your face. How do you do that?
Well, first of all, it's God. It's not me. But then you can choose. I mean, you can choose to hate or you can choose to forgive, and it's a choice. So I choose to celebrate instead of then, think on the bad. I thank God for, my son was 25, so I thank God for 25 years that I was allowed to have him in my life, and I had some beautiful times, some beautiful moments, and we took a lot of pictures, so I thank God for that, because I can go back and still look at the pictures and then post the pictures, and then it tells a story too,
Oh, man.
So I thank God for that, but just every day, like you say, it's a different day, but it's a choice. Like, you can choose to be happy, you can choose to be sad, you can choose. I knew I couldn't bring my son back, but I can do everything that I can to try to help somebody else in a good way.
Did you ever get to meet the person who did this?
Well, actually, after I did went knocking on doors and found out it was actually my cousin. Yep. So when I knocked on her door, and because they said that well, they live over there in the mama. So I was just, bold enough to just knock on the door, and when I opened the door, it was my cousin. And
you saw him?
No, it was my cousin mother, because
okay.
I went to go ask if she would testify against him, because I just was doing everything that I could, because I knew that was the last thing that I could do to make sure this case, gets solved, and then, get justice. So.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And it was my cousin's son.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you ever talk to him? Did he ever come to you and say, I'm sorry?
No,
anything?
He didn't. He had actually wrote me a letter and sent it in the mail and said he didn't do it. And I was devastated, because I was like, what? What is this? And I took it to the state attorney office, and they said they do that sometimes. And
that's to try to get themselves to deal with what they've already done.
But he didn't apologize, and I told him at the when we had the sentencing, I forgive him, and I don't have any hate in my heart against him.
But the Bible says we have to do that.
Yes, yeah. And the forgiveness, a lot of people don't realize forgiveness is for you. So you got to forgive that person. You can't hold on to that hate, because it will consume you.
Exactly. And when you did that, you took that step, that spoke volume. Because I know I've learned, and I've heard this before, when they say that, whatever that ought that you're holding in your heart, you've got to do this so that you can move on.
Right.
Because God is going to take care of that.
Right.
No matter what. And I commend you on your strength, because I mean, oh Lord, I understand totally. But with that, and with your moving forward, and that you have already done that and taken that step to move forward, to make things better for your baby, I get tongue-tied.
It's something, though.
Because I see my kid, you know?
And everybody deal with it differently. Because you can say, well, it can be 20 years, it can be 2 years, it's still the same. You still have that, because somebody have chose to take your loved one away, and it don't just affect that person, it affects the whole family.
Exactly.
They have children, they have mothers, they have sisters, they have nieces, they have nephews, they have friends and family, church community, the community. So it affects a whole community. So that's why I always say, think twice before you pull that trigger,
because you can't
take it back. Once it's done, it's done. And then you might be sorry, but as I noticed, a lot of times they be trying to get off. They'll be, I didn't do it, but they did it.
Really?
Yeah, and they'll say they're gonna file appeal, and they do. They file appeal, and then
when they know they're guilty.
Yes, when they know they're guilty. Yes.
I thought that only happened in Law and Order.
No, it happens all the time. They'll warn you. They say, well, they're gonna file appeal. They have a certain amount of time, and they will. And then I kept up every court day, everything. I was there right there. So it takes a lot you have to go, and then sometimes they'll be like docket date, then they put it off, and then it's a lot emotional. And some people that never, I think my case, it was in a year time that it got solved, done, and he went to jail for life. But a lot of times that people go through that, and sometimes they never find out who did it, and I say I could have been that person.
Exactly.
But I say that's why I say I give God all the praise. I give Him thanks, because so that helps me actually to help other people that my case got solved. But it's a lot of cold cases, as they would say. But I advise people to keep knocking at the door, keep asking, hey, can you update my case? Can you find out? Keep putting flyers up, keep asking questions, go to the news journal, go to Channel 3 News and ask them to update your case, to put it out there for people can, if anybody know anything about the case, that they can actually, somebody come in, I tell them to call Crime Stoppers, call the police department, call the state attorney office.
The job is never ended.
Right.
Unbelievable. But to see your strength, and I'm pretty sure, I mean, with the pictures and the things that I saw last night from all the different kinds of families, and when I say that, it's not just black families, people.
Right,
It's not just black families. It's not just in the black community.
Mm-mm.
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere, yep.
It is everywhere. And that pain, I don't care if you're red, yellow, black, white, or brown.
Right.
That's got that same pain.
Right.
That's something you have to learn to deal with, and you can't, I don't think you ever get over it, but you deal with it.
You deal with it, yep, you learn.
You learn how to do that. And see, she's got a fundraiser. When I say that, I'm taking this all the way up to what I saw. But you've got so many things that you collect for families that's going through tragedy.
Right.
To help them.
Right.
And when I said, oh my God, I thought I collected those. But I said, Jesus, she got me beat. Look at that right there. There's the, talk about that.
In the spirit of giving. Yes, we have that every year, and this is the 12th year for that. So, and as you can see, we was incorporated, started 13 years, and then the next year we did In the Spirit of Giving. But this one lady, she had, Rocky, she did something like this for my grandkids. So I was like, wow, we can do the same thing.
Oh.
So now 12 years, PAIN, Parents Against Injustice and Negligence, we cater to the kids who have been affected by a homicide. So we have events, sometimes we'll do paint parties, take them to skating ring, or we'll have a sit down dinner, and then we give gifts, toys, monetary gifts, gift cards, whatever. Yes. Because
how does it affect the babies? What do you see when it's all that trickle down, and hear the children?
Yeah, they go through a lot, because like I said, during Christmas time, that's kind of one of the hardest times, because their parents, and sometimes it's two. We done had people come, both of their parents are gone.
What did you say?
Both of their parents. Yep, both. And so they probably staying with a relative or something like that. So it's especially hard. And we promote education during the time. So we give books away as well. So it's really hard. So we just want to make sure that the kids know they are not forgotten, and that somebody loves them.
Right.
And that's our main thing too.
Showing love.
Yeah, showing love to them. You're not alone.
Exactly.
There's somebody that's here, that care about you, that care about your feelings, that care about your hurt, and that just showing them love during that time.
And you're not talking the talk, you're showing actions.
Oh, yes.
Because, a lot of times you hear, oh, I do, but I don't see you. Right. And I sometimes, some things we do, I think we get out of habit. But this is one thing I want people to stop doing. When something try, oh, I'm praying for you.
Oh, yeah.
Stop that.
Right. Now let me know what I can do, just do it. Yeah, just do it. Yeah.
Because I think that's, you just talking, because I think half the time they say I'm praying for you, they just say, they go, okay, hello, I'm on the phone.
Right.
Stop that, because that's an impulse that you say. And I think that you don't realize that person that you are saying that to, what that's doing to them.
Right, right. And then sometimes if you go and ask, hey, well, you said that you was gonna, if I can need anything, well, I need this, and then they'll be like, well,
I ain't got that right now.
Yes, yeah.
Why do you say it?
Right, yeah. And then it kind of hurts your feelings. But I said, keep on knocking at them doors. You know, if one no, you can get 3 or 4 yeses. Yep.
And you know, people do that, and I say that all the time. Stop that.
Right, yeah.
And stop putting all your stuff on social media. Talk to people.
Right.
Reach out and talk to me.
Right.
Because when you really mean it from your heart, your first thought is not to go to social media. Your first thought is, I'm coming to you.
Right.
If I'm really going to do that, I'm going to be on my knees.
Right.
And I ain't even got to tell you I'm praying for you.
Right. Yeah.
Because there's no distance in prayer. We are talking with Miss LaVon Brown. And today we're talking about pain.
Yeah.
We want you to find out more how you can be a part of her event that she does for those that's been affected right here in our city on Sonshine's Corner.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Ask the Messick Insurance Agency in Pensacola if Auto Owners make sense for you.
Keep going, more. No, stop!
Sonia Bay's Botanicals is a local wellness boutique that specializes in infused fruit juices, medicinal herbal tea remedies, clean hair and body care, and herbal infused sea moss gels, which can be purchased 1 for $25 or 2 for $40. This sea moss contains 92 of the body's 102 essential minerals used to increase energy, relieve pain and inflammation, and improve blood pressure and more. From parasite cleanse to detox and weight loss to blood sugar control, Sonia Bay's Botanicals has a natural solution for you.
So you've got to come join us November 12th and 13th at the Pensacola Little Theater for this year's EntreCon. And our theme is Embracing Collective Growth. It's a great opportunity for everybody to come together, whether you're a business leader, a business owner, or new to the working world, there's something for everyone. And we've got some great speakers coming from all over. You'll walk away with some great lessons learned and some great connections that you've made with others. So please come join us in November, the 12th and 13th, Pensacola Little Theater for EntreCon.
The Emerald Coast Utilities Authority's state-of-the-art materials recycling facility processes recyclables for communities throughout the region, lowering need for more landfills. This highly efficient recycling service accepts glass, paper, cardboard, plastics, aluminum, and more. But we need your help. Please make sure your recyclables are clean of garbage, food, and liquids. Also, please remember that plastic shopping bags, foam products, or yard waste are not recyclable. To learn more, go to livegreenecua.com.
And welcome back to this edition of Sonshine's Corner. We're talking with Miss LaVon Brown, the best banana pudding in the world. But listen, we're talking about the journey that she is yet going through.
Yep.
Faith, healing, and the legacy that you have. We've talked about how the grace of God is what got you through. And when you even went to tell me that even the night of the tragedy, you were helping others. But that was letting you know about that God has had his hands on you right then. And you didn't even realize it, what he was doing. And I want to go back to this too, because I saw the love you have for your mom.
Yes.
Okay, and how you recognize and put her, I mean, that was beautiful. So you know I've been following you a long time.
Yes.
And when I said, oh my God, that's so beautiful. And how you two,
yes.
Look, it just hit me.
I love my mother. Yes. I even have a Dolly Brown grant as well in her honor. So I help people through that with the Dolly Brown grant.
Really?
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? Is what she does. She reaches out to find ways to help others.
Because even with the event you're having, I'm going to give you something through the Dolly Brown grant for your Thanksgiving event.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
Yep.
Thank you.
She lives on. She's
she
still
lives
helping.
on. And thank you. But you see, this is what I'm talking about. With the faith, the healing, the legacy, LaVon, that you are showing everybody that with God, he made us a promise. And all his promises are yea and amen. But there's something you got to do to get to him.
Right.
He don't just go, boop, throw them to everybody. But I say to you, to your strength that I recognize and I see. Because when you talked about your son, I could see it in your eyes. But for you to give me that great big old smile and to say what you're doing to help others, even with the spirit of giving for Christmas, that I want people, how can they help with the toys? How can they help? What can they do to help you?
They can get in contact with me, and my number is 850-221-0753. They can make a monetary gift. They can bring a toy. I'm gonna have a box at my office. It's 2400 Michigan Avenue, Unit 9. Unit 9, yes. And they can drop off a toy there, or they can just get in contact with me. And
if you miss that, call me and I'll give it to you.
Yes, and it's 100% of the donation goes towards the cause. 100%. We don't take anything ourselves.
That's what I'm talking about. Even with the thing that we're doing, because you're a part of it. What we're doing, none of this going to us.
Right.
It's going toward the cause.
Right.
And I see what you have built, this great, big, huge legacy that touches everybody. That people can realize for that special moment, for that loved one, they've got a place that they can go for their solace. And it's so beautiful right downtown.
Right.
I mean, I commend you, sister girl. I mean, but what message of hope that you want to give families? Right now, I want you to go just think about it, and you talking to a family right now that maybe didn't know that your pain was there. That now they see that there's somebody they can talk to. Because I'm pretty sure mental health with a problem like that, that's something that's needed, because it affects us mentally. And when we can get things settled and really turn our faith over to God, not saying it ain't gonna hurt, but you gotta realize that He's right there in the midst.
Right.
And if you do not have a relationship with God, get one.
Yes, yes.
Get one.
Yes.
Talk to the families.
Yes. Hope. I mean, if you don't have no hope, you don't have anything. So I encourage you to get a relationship with God, because God has helped me, and I call it the thank God remedy. It'll help you through so much, and it's something so small, but it's so big, because even if you have anxiety, you can start thanking God, thank God, thank God, and then your anxiety will calm down, will go down. So the thank God remedy is one of them. And I advise each one, and it's something so small. Just start thanking God. Thanking God that you're in your right mind. Thanking God you woke up this morning. Thanking God that you will be able to help somebody else, because grief is real. You know, it's real. And it'll cause you to go into a slumber. But then you're not gonna die, so you gotta still live here and function. And my thing is, make sure you do something, get you a project or something that you would basically in honor of that person.
Right.
So that's what I did. In honor of my son's death, I do things to help people. Like I said, I can't bring them back, but then I can do whatever I can to help people. And that's why I have such a drive to help. Sometimes I don't even have enough sleep, and I say it's not enough hours in the day to try to do the things I need to do. I was like, wow, if I can just have a little more time today, if I had a little more, but I say, all right, I'll write it down and I put it on a piece of paper and then try to do it the next day or so on. But
believe me, when I say she's always moving, I've known her for quite a few years, but she's always doing things that's positive, and that's the key. Positivity.
Yes,
I want to read something that you
positivity.
have, that what was said. It says, the quote says, one word frees us of all the weight, the pain of life's tragedy. That word is love. That's what we're talking about. Love heals even after a deep loss. Love is powerful. If you go back to the word, now I'm a lover of the Word of God. I'm so in love with Jesus. You hear me?
Yes.
That's my love. I believe because He, if you don't have faith in Him, what do you have? Because this journey that we're on now is not the end.
It's not.
This is not the end. there's somewhere else we got to go.
Right.
But he said, with the 10 Commandments, but there's one more that's greater than these. What did he say? It's love.
It's love, yeah.
It is so easy to love and so easy to do to help somebody else and take away so much hatred that I see now. Lavon,
yeah.
It breaks my heart to see the lack of. It breaks my heart to see this is what people live by.
Right, right.
Lies, chatter, noise. And I'm sure you've experienced the same thing. But if we would just learn to, I told somebody this morning, God gave us 2 ears to hear and 1 mouth to talk. So listen more and talk less.
Yes, yes.
You will hear and see things in a better way. And with me and with what I hear with you, your job never stops. You're asking God to give you more strength to get more days, more hours in the day to do even more. And with the event, where's the event going to be held? Your Christmas gift.
Okay, it's at 2400.
She gonna get it.
Michigan Avenue, West Michigan Avenue, Unit 9.
You're gonna be there, and so people can come by.
Right.
So please reach out and help, because she's helping people that's going through tragedy. And these are the children that's being affected. You asked me about Valerie's house. Yep, she's going to be on me next Monday on the 17th, as a matter of fact, to talk about the two of you even connecting. But do you see how the dots connect when you connect together?
Right.
And you said something when we first got to talking earlier today. You said that your hope and your prayer is that we can come together to make a huge difference. Even when it's in tragedy, be that for real person. That you never know what tomorrow's going to bring for you.
Right, you know, never know.
And I mean, this is something that we're talking about. This lady has done so much work and yet given to others. God said, give and it be given. He said he gonna overflow your plate.
Yeah.
He said he gonna bless you above, beyond anything that you can think or imagine.
Yeah, he has.
You see, she smiles when I say that because he's doing it right there. Now the Garden of Peace. What's next for the Garden of Peace? What you plan to do with that?
Well, we have a monument that's next, so that'll be the completion of the park.
Okay.
So that's coming next, so it should be coming soon. So if not this year, the first of next year, and that'll be the final completion of it.
Who does all those beautiful flowers? You?
Yeah, yep. I maintain it with my brother-in-law. Yep.
The colors are so vibrant.
Oh yeah, and it was my mom. She I always say it's the beauty of the Lord, and so many times that people they'll pass by, you know, even the community, because when I'm out there, they'll say like, oh, thank you. They thanking me. They was like, thank you for doing this, because it brings beautification to the area.
Of course.
Yeah, and it's so peaceful.
And so pretty.
And I seen, and you know what did my heart good? One day I was out there blowing and maintaining the flowers, and somebody went and took their wedding pictures out there. And then I was like, oh my God.
Because it's beautiful.
Yes.
So, you see, your work is not in vain.
Yeah, it was a young man and his son, they had put a blanket out there, they had a picnic, you know.
Oh,
so
peaceful.
I see so many, and there was people out of town. They came, I'm always going out there, you know. So it was some people from Tennessee, and they took pictures, and they said they was gonna show it on their website. And that's why I said it's a beauty. My mom said she used to be the flower lady, they used to call her. And I tell people, like my mama said, it's the beauty of the Lord. And it is, it's the beauty of the Lord. And then most times the people that comes and they saying thank you, they really appreciate the beauty there. And I said,
it's beautiful.
Yeah, thank God.
It is so beautiful.
Yeah.
And when I see all those beautiful roses, and I say, ooh, we did so pretty. And then I just wonder who is keeping that garden up, and that's you.
That's
see
me.
What I mean? She does not stop. We're talking with my girl, LaVon Brown, and she has done such great work. Even through tragedy, she's walking through the pain and helping somebody else to ease their pain.
Yes.
I think that is a God gift right there within itself. Now, not only that, for the Christmas thing that you do, what else that you do that you can get help from the community that you need?
Well, we have
there you go. She had a brain.
Yeah, freeze.
We do that sometimes.
Yes. Also, we have a scholarship. We have a scholarship as well. So if you've been affected by a homicide and you are going to college, we will also, it's not a big one, but it's something. We have a scholarship that you can buy books or put it towards your tuition or something like that. So you just write a letter, and then my granddaughter, she was actually the first recipient of it. And she wrote a nice letter saying how she was affected and how she's coming along now and she was able to go to college. So even we have one young man, he came back and volunteered. So this is last year in high school, so he'll be able to apply for the scholarship as well.
To go help him.
But he came back, it did my heart so good that he came back and volunteered, you know, after he had grew out, because it's infant to 16-year-old. And then after—
That was an impact that was made on him.
Yes, yes.
The impact that he's, no, I gotta go back and give back.
Yes, yes.
And that you know it's a good thing. So ladies and gentlemen, you see, there are things right here in our community possibly that you didn't know about. Maybe you walked through the park and didn't know what the park even represented. But I know that there's a
plaque.
It's a plaque there. Read it.
Yes.
And then go back and help with pain. I'll say this, so I can't say it anymore. Collectively, I think we can do anything if we put our resources together. We'll be back with more right here on Sunshine's Corner.
My name's Kelly McLeod. I'm the owner of Bella Magazine. Bella is a source of uplifting and inspiring content for the women of Pensacola.
I think the magazine is just so thoughtfully done. There's a lot of attention to detail. The stories are really good.
You've got seriousness, you've got fun, education, fashion. It just encompasses everything.
Women are multidimensional, and so is Bella.
From the efficiency of American natural gas and the dependability of nuclear power, to the strength of Florida's sunshine and the flexibility of advanced battery storage systems, we leverage a diverse mix of energy sources to power our growing state, ensuring reliable, low-cost power for your home or business whenever you need it. FPL, working for you every single day.
Adventure, fun, and connections is all right here in your backyard with Pensacola Parks and Recreation. Bike the trails and feel the rush. Come to our senior program for ages 50 and older. Learn new skills and make new friends. Tee up at Osceola Golf Course and paddle into nature with Bayview Outdoor Pursuits. Pensacola Parks and Recreation. Discover more, play more, live more.
Well, I think it's all about local, and I'm a big believer in local. So I think anytime you can carry a message out locally, it's important. And I think it's anytime the person that delivers the service can also deliver the message, which is unusual. You have the people that actually deliver the project doing the talking, and I think that's a huge difference, and really makes a huge value difference for the consumer. So I'm really just so grateful that we have this local opportunity with Blab TV. My name is Quint Studer, and I am Blab TV.
And welcome back to a conversation. I'll tell you, this hour has been so filling that I could sit here and talk with Yvonne all day, because what she's doing and yet doing, you can literally feel the love that comes from her, even from her smile. It is so genuine. You work in this community, you've been around.
Right.
You can tell when it's from a person's heart.
Right.
You can tell when they just make a noise.
Right.
You know the difference. And how you shared your story, and the first thing I looked at was your eyes. And I could see just through the pain that you are yet able to talk about. Ladies and gentlemen, that's not something you can get over with easy. It's not gonna be, like I said about my mother, you don't get over it, you deal with it. And then the fact of it is, the job that you're doing is so needed. And I'm sure you've seen, God Dancer, what's her name, Lisa? Her daughter. Oh God, I'm having one of them brain things. But she had the picture of her daughter up last night and said, "This is what fentanyl do to you."
Oh yes, yes.
Okay, you
yes,
understand what I'm saying?
yes.
And now that took a strong thing to do that. But I say that, look at the areas, and these are young people that are out working when you don't realize that your child.
Right, and I know they used to help us with, we used to have an organization, Save Our City, and they used to be a part of that.
Oh.
And then never knew that, you know, that this was gonna happen. They was the same people that was out there, we had the casket and we holding signs saying, yeah. And they was the same people, but then you think like, oh, I don't think this can happen to me, but then it did. But then they was doing like, community outreach even before that, but then now it's even more stronger now because
of what they had to go through.
Right.
And but what you're doing, I want to say this to you. I tell you, I am just so pleased to know you.
Me
before
too.
What you do, your strength, your heart, your continuance, in helping others. That speaks volumes on who you are. Because of the fact of what you went through, you turned that around to help somebody else because you recognize the pain, you know the pain. Now let me help somebody else,
right?
So I can get them to where I am. And forgiveness you have to have that.
Number one, you
got to forgive. And I just commend you in anything. I'll say this to you. Let me see. Oh, I thought my glasses right. Anything I can do to ever help you. You got my number. I'm only a phone call away.
Thank you.
Anything, because I think that these are the times when you see it happening so much now. Even kids going to school with guns.
Right.
And I don't understand that yet. I mean, I just don't. It just.
And that's a homicide, and a lot of people don't. You can be your child can be at school, and then somebody coming there because another human being killing another human being is a homicide, and then people think like, oh, this can't happen to me. Do you have children? Do you walk outside your door?
Thank you. It can happen to anybody.
Anybody. Do you walk down the street? I mean, you don't have to be doing anything because people.
You never know what's in that person's head.
And
you know, the enemy is out there.
He's out there, yep.
And I mean, but I just say to you, girl, keep it going. And when you talk about that, when we were talking about the fact that how some people think, oh, that won't happen to me, and you see things, when you see that on my favorite show, Law and Order, when they say, no, I didn't think this would ever happen to me, not my child, never say that. Because you don't know, a bullet has no name.
No name.
There's no name on it.
And no color either.
No color.
No nothing.
And I gotta say this, thank you. Some people think that this only happens in the black community.
Right.
Wrong answer, people. No. It happens everywhere. It happens everywhere. That's something else I want us to get out of that mentality.
Right.
Do you feel what I'm saying?
Yes.
That well, they do that and they kill each other. No, we don't. The statistics, I can't even say it. Statistics prove that we're the lesser up, but let's get that mentality out because of the fact that it affects everybody.
Right.
And when we say crossing that boundary to put everybody, we're not just talking to the black community. Pain has no color.
Right. That's why I say communities, not community. It's
community,
all of us.
All communities.
Yeah, all of them. Yep.
You know, and that's what you do. And I just thank God for you for the journey that you're on. And trust me, He's not done yet. You keep asking Him to broaden that. Okay.
Right.
What is it when He says, broaden my horizon?
Right.
You better look out now.
Yeah.
He's going to broaden it. You're going to be out there. But you just He's got it already covered. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget about her event that's coming up on
December the 6th.
December the 6th. We are about a month away.
Yes.
Because tomorrow is the 6th.
Yes.
We got 1 month. So look, you can be there, make a donation, and look at this. If you go, I've got it up on the Facebook page where you see that QR code, scan it.
Yeah.
Make it do what it do, my people. Now the deadline is November 3rd. Oh, you got the whole month.
Yes.
So let's help those that are going through some things right now that they didn't think that they would be going through, but God has a reason. God has a plan.
Yes, He does.
And He always puts somebody in your life.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
He's got it already lined up. LaVon, I say thank you for taking the time, getting up early to come in to share your story with me. Your journey is absolutely
Thank you for having me.
Amazing, and I appreciate you to share, and to continue to do what you're doing, even through your pain.
Thank
now
you.
tell them what pain means again.
Parents Against Injustice and Negligence. And I thank God for all the people in pain who have donated their time and their heart. I mean, because it's not easy, like, to get up and tell your story. People think like, oh, it's hard. We go with kids, we go before the kids, we go before in churches, Vacation Bible School, and if you want to call on us, we'll come free, no charge. We don't ask for anything.
That's right.
We just want to help somebody else, you know, that this don't happen to this family, that family. You know, we all want, and working together, like you were saying, we so much stronger when we work together and then partner with other people. Because like I was saying, Valerie House, Taxi, or Sonshine, partner with people, and then basically that way you can be stronger. And then if you can't do it, then somebody else
that can.
Right.
And that keep doing what you're doing. I am so pleased to have you here with me, girl.
Thank
I tell
you.
Our time is up, but December the 6th, go to our Facebook page. You will see her flyer there. You can scan that code and make sure you do something to help. Go out and buy a toy. She's right there on Michigan Avenue.
Yes.
Go out, and I know where that complex is, right over on the side.
Yeah.
Make a difference, and you can be a part of Help for Change. Change doesn't feel good, but it's absolutely necessary. So therefore, be the change. Don't talk about it. Be the change.
Be about it. Yeah.
Be about it.
Yes.
Actions speak so much louder than words. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
My mama always said, baby, if you can't do nothing, then shut up. And don't be telling what, I'm a gunner, never got no further than your lips. And you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But look, I thank you for coming in.
Thank you for having me again.
And you will be back, I guarantee you.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a fantastic day, and I want you to take everything that you heard today and apply it. When I say this, I really want us to come together. We should all put all of our resources together and have some change right here in our home city. You can do it. We can help. Pain through the journey. Amen. We're not the only ones. I'll leave you as I do every day. Never lose your focus. Always remember, if you keep God first, I'll guarantee you this: you will be a total success. So until tomorrow at 9 o'clock, know that I love you with a perfect kind of love. Keep shining while I'm gone. Have a great day through the pain. Sonshine's Corner, being brought to you by Quint and Richie Studer.